Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Testai with EventKey mobile app. Before I proceed and tell you guys about our startup, I want to speak to you guys from the heart and tell you about a thought that occurred to me that really changed my perception on life, business, and the world and how things work. I was walking down the aisle of Walmart and it occurred to me that every product that's in this enormous store, it's here because of a human to human interaction. It was an email, a phone call, a meeting between the representative of a company and the representative from Walmart that came to an agreement on the quantity, number of units, pricing, delivery time. But it was two people. Now you may see the eggs, the cheese, the shoes, you don't think about this, but behind every product, there was a conversation between two human beings that came to an agreement. Every job is because of a human to human relationship that was built. Now let me ask you this question. What if I were to tell you that there's a specific region in the United States, in this case being us, Phoenix, that the quantity of these relationships were more and very quality, more of these relationships happening? What do you think that will do for the economy? That's exactly what we're trying to accomplish here with the EventKey mobile app. Now, before I tell you what it is, we thought that we were in the business of networking. We're not. We're in the business of relationship building. Essentially what EventKey does, and it's already on the App Store, you check into professional events with your LinkedIn. So it recognizes the radius of the event, you enter the event with your phone, which 100% of attendees already have smartphones, so it's a perfect timing for this. You enter the event with your phone, you've arrived at the Startup Summit. Would you like to check in? You check in with your LinkedIn and see all the different LinkedIn profiles that are flowing around in the room. Now, before I move any further, rest assured your contact information is safe, because all that EventKey does is show your photo, your name, and your professional headline on LinkedIn, and a little link to your LinkedIn account. And that's it. No contact information is exchanged. Therefore, this assures that all the important people, especially you guys watching this, nobody's going to be able to spam you. The whole concept behind EventKey, I have a scientific background, and I hypothesized that if it were simply easier to just follow up with people after events, I hypothesized that a lot more beautiful relationships will happen and a lot more business deals. Like I mentioned in Walmart and the hiring, those are people-to-people relationships. So I called Cami. Cami, thank you so much for answering the phone. And she told me to be specific as to how EventKey has helped or will help the community. I'm going to give you specific examples. I went to the Venture Devils event a couple months ago. It's for ASU startups. I presented EventKey for 20 seconds. I sat down. After I was finished presenting, a girl by the name of Zoe came up to me, another ASU student with a startup. She said, "Hey, that was a great talk." She turned around and she was about to leave. And I said, "Hey, before you go, let me add you on Facebook." I gave her my phone. She added herself on Facebook. A week later, we follow up with each other because it's easy to follow up on Facebook. It's 2 clicks away. We schedule a meeting at Changemaker Central, and I walk her over to the Center for Entrepreneurship because I knew that Christy Kerner had to meet her. So I made sure that they set up an appointment. Now she's one of the finalists at Igniter Challenge. If you take a step back of the ripple down effect, she met Christy Kerner, we met at Changemaker Central, we got in touch with each other with Facebook, we met at the event. We got in touch with each other on Facebook. Why did that happen? Because it's easy to get in touch with each other once you keep them around, so to speak. It's the keep them around phenomenon. So I hypothesized that if everyone that checks into events, you can always reference back the list, it's eternally stored in your phone for free, then a lot more relationships would occur. More specific examples. Number 2, I went to the Startup Summit on October 15th, and about 10 people checked in using EventKey. We didn't advertise for the event. I go home after the event with the list in my phone and I show my co-founder who was all there. My co-founder looks at the list and he says, "Oh, Zach was there? Zach is one of my best friends. We used to do crazy things back when we were in the fraternities." And that made my co-founder and I even closer because whenever you have somebody in common, it creates a special bond. Third example, on Startup Summit on October 15th, Aaron, one of the mentors at the event, checked in with EventKey, and we had a conversation at the event, and he briefly followed up with me that same day because it's so easy to follow up with people once they're on EventKey. All you gotta do is go to their LinkedIn profile and you send them a message. And here's the exact proof. We set up a meeting, and now we're gonna be developing a relationship. If you simply make it easy for people to follow up with you, more relationships will take place.